Hi, this is Dr. Jacob Cooperstock again. Welcome back to the Spiegel Center post-operative video series. Today we'll have Dr. Garcia demonstrate for you how to remove your ACE wraps in addition to how to take care of your wounds. Remember, keeping your wounds clean is extremely important and results in a better healing outcome. Enjoy!
Alright, first we're going to start off by removing your ACE wrap. Alrighty, most of the time you're going to have two ACE wraps because one supports the other. Alrighty, because if you put one, the other one may roll off on its own when you're asleep, when you're walking around, so you want to do the two of them, okay? So this is a nice compression, enough that you feel that something is happening, but not too compressive that you're actually having pain from it, alright? So here's one, and then we have the second one, alrighty? Just make sure you roll it when you're taking it off, that way it's easy to put on at the end. Alrighty, perfect. So as you can see, Alyssa has an incision right here at the front of the hairline, extending a little bit more laterally towards the temporal areas. Alrighty, so we're just going to imagine that she has some stitches and she has some sutures. Alrighty, most important for you is to keep these clean. Alrighty, so about 48 hours after surgery or 2 days after surgery, you're going to want to take a shower. Okay. So, how are you going to get rid of the old blood and all the crust that are filled around the wound edges? Alrighty, so you're going to do a solution, half hydrogen peroxide, half water. You're going to let it kind of fizzle so it consumes the little blood clots and gets rid of the extra ointment we already put on you when you were at the hospital. Alrighty, so you're going to lather that up a little. Most important, you're going to hold your forehead up and you're going to lather going forward, okay? You don't want to do this because that'll be splitting the wound apart. You want it to compress together, okay? So we're going to be lathering it up going forward while you're supporting your forehead. Alrighty, so followed by the hydrogen peroxide half water solution, you're going to do a gentle shampoo to get rid of the actual solution, okay? So you're going to do that, again, lathering going forward, supporting your forehead as well, okay? So once you're done with that, and you're out of the shower, you're going to put a fresh line of Vaseline or bacitracin ointment or triple antibiotic. Some people prefer to use Vaseline because they feel that they get a reaction to the two antibiotic ointments. We're going to be discussing other wound care that you may have done at the same time of surgery, okay? So if you had your forehead done, it's going to be important for you to keep that clean as we discussed in the other video, but you also had a rhinoplasty done. For rhinoplasty, we ask you to keep the cast and the rest of the tapes nice and dry for 7 days until we remove them in clinic. So you gotta keep this wet and you gotta keep this dry. So how are you gonna keep this dry while you're doing this? So a lot of our patients actually put like a little washcloth over their nose while they're getting their hair done. That way this stays dry and you're washing this area. Okay? So in terms of the cast, really don't do anything with it. Keep it nice and dry. In addition, if you got a lip lift done, you're going to want to keep those clean, okay? So you're going to have a little row of stitches hidden under your nose. You're going to want to keep those nice and dry and get rid of those crusties. Every day, what you can do, half hydrogen peroxide, half water with a Q-tip, you can just kind of gently twirl around and to get rid of all the little crust. After they're all done, you can do a fresh layer of bacitracin ointment, or like I said, you could do Vaseline if you really want to as well. Alrighty, so a little bit of ointment along the entire wound.